Hello everyone, this is Harshal from Express Computer. We have Mr. Piyush Somani from ESDS with us. Thank you so much for participating in Technology Sabha in Kochi, sir. How has been your experience so far?
Thanks Harshal, and thank you Tech Sabha. So I think so out of 33rd Tech Sabha, this would be definitely our 13th or 14th Tech Sabha. And we've been there in most of the Tech Sabhas in last 12 to 13 years. And we've enjoyed participating in Tech Sabha because this is a platform which breaks the ice between the service providers and the government.
Right.
Because government officers have certain perception about the service providers have certain perception about the government, but only Tech Sabha has managed to bridge that gap.
Right.
And that has actually helped big time in India's cloud revolution also. ESDS has been able to serve so many government organizations purely because of Tech Sabha, and the kind of ice breaking that has happened, the cloud adoption that has happened, cloud migrations have happened, and people have started trusting cloud. When we came in the first Tech Sabha, it took us so much time, 2 Tech Sabhas, 3 Tech Sabhas, it took us to convince that cloud is secure.
Right.
And then over the last 5-6 Tech Sabhas, everyone has been only migrating on cloud.
Right.
So Tech Sabha has broken the ice.
Right. Thank you so much. You might have interacted with many delegates and officers from different states who are participating at our at this event. So if I ask you what are the 2-3 top things that comes to your mind, probably the challenges they highlighted and the solutions from ESDS to those address those challenges.
Yeah, so definitely one of the biggest challenge for digital adoption in the country is that people change and they are transferred. Big changes happen in the states or at the center level. Political changes happen, bureaucratic changes happen.
Yes.
So those need to be factored in, because when a new officer or a new government comes in, they assume that whatever was done in the past is wrong and they want to change it. That change hurts digital adoption in the country. The reason we are still a developing country in terms of digital transformation is because we are continuously scrapping our previous initiatives, trying to do something new all the time. Reinventing the wheel all the time is creating a major problem for the digital transformation of the country. So this is one thing. I have spoken to a lot of people, and penetration of the new generation technologies in the existing projects. So let's say version 1.0 of a G2C initiative was taken by one of the central government department.
Yes.
Now in that they need to figure out whether there is an opportunity to put some AI, ML, RPA, AR, VR, IoT, all those things. Rather than initiating something very new just to adopt new generation technologies, that is not going to work. It has to be done in the existing projects only.
Right.
Then only you will see. But then for that you have to, for the existing project, you have to plan a 2.0, 3.0 with the new generation technologies.
Yes.
Because we are lacking big time in the new generation technology adoption. So these are the 2 things which I would like to highlight big time.
Great. Thank you so much once again for participating here and sharing, dias with other people, and for the presentations that you made and for the addresses that you delivered at Technology Sabha. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Harshal. And before we conclude, one last thing that I would like to mention is that we need to collaborate for a better India. Our next generation, when I meet students of the schools and when I interact with the next generation, they all the time say only one thing, that please leave a sustainable India, please leave a green country for us. We do not care how much digital transformation you have done, but we want peace. We want a country where we can survive. So we all have to work together to create a better tomorrow for our next generation. Whether it is your project, whether it is the previous officer's project, or whether it is the project of someone else, or politician or anything, doesn't matter. We have to take everything forward and create a sustainable India for our next generation to enjoy.
That's very important point which Mr. Somani has just highlighted. Thank you so much for this, sir, and thank you again for participating at Sabha.
Thank you, Harshal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.